Oh dear, oh dear. What's going on, Frankie? Yeah, just Sveno Mick here. Was talking to me little dog out there. They're two good little dogs, little Frank and Harry. What's going on, Harry? Hey? What's going on? These boys lead a good life. Hey? Yeah, just Sveno Mick here. So, just gonna have a little bit of a quick chat today. Been bloody pretty busy week. Haven't got in a full week as far as hours go, but just organising and organising and getting gear ready and dropping stuff off and getting fuel and getting oil, and had to go to the mower shop. She's been all happening on Svenson's mowing. Enjoying it. It's going well. Probably need, I reckon if I could get the same amount of work or half as much work again. Oh jeez, my eyes are itchy. Oh, I've got to sneeze now. Oh, jeez. Oh. I think I've got to get a sleep apnea machine. One of my brothers, or two of my brothers, have got sleep apnea machines, and I just don't think I'm sleeping real well. So I actually haven't been waking up tired or anything, but I think I need to get one. But quick yarn. This coronavirus is becoming a real problem. A little town up here in Maleny, Sunshine Coast Hinterland. Went down through the street there today. Quiet as quiet. There's not a lot happening. A few cars out and about. I'm still working because I can mow my lawns. I don't even have to come in contact with the owners. They just ring me. I've been weeding, doing a fair bit of weeding this week. I've done two-third days weeding. That gets the old back going. And so one lot of people there, they've got the wife's a nurse, a registered nurse, so it's all happening there, and you know, we've got our distances and everything else, and I think 2 people have died in Australia overnight, so that's in the last 12 hours. Nearly 24 hours now, because it was about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock last night. They said that one fellow, 70-year-old, had died, and now there's another one's died today, another 70-year-old. It's all multiplying, and so it's not good. Not good. I've actually had a cough, but it's just a flu. I normally get the flu injection every year, which I think is a great thing. I didn't get it there for a year or two, but I've now getting the flus more than I'd ever got before. I've always been pretty healthy, but caught the flus in the last probably 5 years. But as for my anxiety, it's just disintegrated away to nothing. So quite amazing. Went from going to work, my previous job, constantly having anxiety, pain up here, up through the left-hand side, across into my shoulder, to now, it's just gone. Now, who knows what that is, but I got a fair idea, but I sort of really can't say anything, and I won't say anything. But it's disappeared, so that's a great thing. And I think that I actually needed to do what I'm doing now with my own job, and go about my day the way I think's efficient, and have a full control over what I'm doing. So for me, that's, even though I've taken on more responsibility running my own little business, it's just I'll say a walk in the park. Not a walk in the park as in making money, but I just run it how I want to run it. And to me, that's a good thing. And it's reinvigorated me, actually. I always get fairly invigorated, pretty toey about most things. But it's actually got me more excited again. And, you know, most people that know me go, oh, shit, Svenson. But aren't you more excited than you get? Well, it's actually got me more excited. But yeah, so getting back to this corona thing, it's bloody going to be a big problem. But I can still pretty well, I think I can still go about what I'm doing for the time being. I got hit by a paper wasp today. I was had my gloves on, which were weeding gloves, the ones I went and bought the other day. And I'm just beside this, in under with the chipping out some weeds. And lo and behold, straight through my glove, I got a real sharp sting. I thought, oh, bloody, because there was jumper ants around this place. But no, I don't know if you can pick it. All that swollen all through there, straight through my glove. And I looked up and I reversed back and I seen wasps flying around everywhere. And so we've got to get rid of that wasp nest before I go back in that little particular area. But yeah, it's actually pinging a bit now, it's stinging a bit. But well, you know, they sting, but they unless you get an anaphylactic shock or anything, it's nothing probably worse than a jumper ant biting you. I don't think, unless you get hit by a heap, then jumper ants send out their little messages, and you generally get hit by a heap of them when they hit. There's jumper ants everywhere in this particular place where I was working today. But anyhow, that's all right. What else has been happening? This is nearly to the end of my 4th week of running my little business. Yeah, definitely not getting paid for the hours I do, but it doesn't really matter when you're doing it for yourself. You know, just setting up and everything else. So I'm actually, I don't know that I've ever been happier than running my own little show. Like, you know, I've probably had some pretty good jobs over the years, but this, at my stage of my life, running at the pace I want to run, charging what I want to charge, you know, not here ripping people off or anything. I'm very, very reasonable with my charging. Yeah, so just in the process of working out what extra gear, if I need any extra gear to buy. I was going to go and buy a new Honda self-drive because I've already got my Victor self-drive, and not a lot of my mowing has been push mowing. So at the moment, I've got my little mini mow, and I've got my bigger greenfield. I've got my little greenfield mini mow, so I've got 32 inch, and I've got the 25 inch, and that's the 25 inches. Well, really, if it's dry, it's just like using a push mower. And I bought a catcher for it the other day. So I've got a little bit more gear I've got to buy for the catcher, and then we'll see how that goes. So maybe I don't have to go and buy another mower. I'm going to probably sell my big brush cutter to my son. He wants to buy it, and I'll buy another Stihl 4Mix, probably the next size up from the 111, or maybe just another 111 to always have backup. You really need 2 brush cutters. But other than that, I don't really know in the mowing side of things that I need any more gear. I bought a few hand tools. I can hire any of pole saws or anything like that at the moment off one of my mates. I just dry hire his until I get a gauge on exactly. You know, I don't really want to spend $1,500 on a pole saw and then realise, oh geez, I'm not using this as much as I need to be using it, because you end up with those sort of tools are extremely expensive. I've got a couple of chainsaws. I've got my little Oleo Mac, and then I've just got a China for backup just in case something goes wrong with my Oleo Mac. Both about the size of an 026 still. Little Oleo Mac's not a bad little saw actually, and China, well, $100. Wouldn't have to be much of a saw to be any good with it for $100. The little Oleo Mac wasn't cheap. I think it was $600 or $800 or something when I bought it. It's a few years ago now, but yeah, just a few hand tools I've bought, and I'm just holding back at the moment because I just don't really need to be spending any more money just in case I don't really need that gear. So like I say, there's a few bits and pieces I can dry hire. Pressure cleaner's been getting a bit of use. And yeah, so really this is bloody 10 minutes and 18 seconds already, so look, I'm going to pull it up at that. I haven't sat down and had one of these talky vlogs for a while, so like I say, this is nearly towards the end of my 4th week of being self-employment. There's certain aspects of the job that I left on the council that I do miss. I do miss a few of my workmates. And actually, at the depot I was working in, I miss all my workmates. I got on good with all them. And I do miss driving the posse track, but I've been doing a little bit of operating, dry hire operating for people, so that's kept my little bit of excitement there going. And obviously haven't really had much time to scratch myself, so that's why I've sat down and done this one. And just got to get myself a few more shirts. I'm thinking I'm going to switch over to, in the hotter months, because it's been quite hot still, I think I might shift over to long shorts and just mowing chaps. Just go around so they overlap, but they're just big, loose, baggy shorts. They let a lot of air in. The shirt I was wearing in that little video I've just done on that little stream, that's a winter shirt. It's too thick. I had it on today, and I end up unbuttoning the front to let the air in because I thought I had another shirt in my GQ, but I didn't. And yeah, but it's all look, all in all, everything's going bloody good. So Sveno Mick, I'm going to pull this video up, and hopefully in Australia we get on top of that coronavirus thing shortly, but I think that's going to be a bit of a long drawn out thing. Everything's on a big wind down here at the moment, as I think it is in most countries, and hopefully they get a cure for the bloody thing. And because it's starting to roll too many, well, it's one person dead's too many, but like it's starting to roll a few here in Australia, and it's done a lot of people in China and a lot in France, I think, and a lot in Italy, so a lot all over the world. So it's bloody sad. But and they saying in the news last night, Indonesia's it's not looking good there either. So it's not good. I've got a couple of Indonesian mates I talk to on Facebook, so hopefully they're all okay, and still communicate with them. So, but anyhow, I'm going to let it go at that, and double thumbs up. Things are going well for old Sveno Mick here, and just keep trucking and keep whatever. Sveno Mick out. Button push.